Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to the Repair Lair. In this video, I will show you how to upgrade the check strap of your second generation RAV4 to allow the door to open a full 90 degrees for added comfort and convenience. Note that this primarily applies only to the RAV4 versions that follow specifications for the UK and some parts of Europe. Most other locations have a fully opening door from the factory. Without further ado, to do this modification we will be replacing the back door check strap assembly. There are two options that can be used for the replacement. Firstly, any strap from either a first or a second generation Toyota RAV4 will fit the second generation RAV4, and these are the part numbers that allow the door to open fully. They're all interchangeable, and the higher second number only means that it's a potentially newer and therefore slightly better version of the same part. Here are the part numbers to avoid. These are the shorter versions. If your door doesn't open to 90 degrees, this is what you currently have. Now, an alternative is to use the check strap that's made for the third generation RAV4, as it can also be made to work for the second gen. I also found out that it's actually easier to get and seems to be cheaper than any of the previously mentioned models. I went for this part number, but this one is also okay to use. Here you can see the third gen strap in closer detail. The check strap from the third generation must be slightly modified to fit the first or second gen models. Unlike the previous generation parts, this one has the base part attached to it with a fixed rivet, and the base part doesn't match the previous generation RAV4's mounting bolt locations. To make the third gen strap work, all you need to do is to first either drill out or grind off one side of the rivet. Then, with one side removed, you can tap the rivet out. This then allows you to remove the base part, making the strap compatible with your car. Here's a close look at how the original limited check strap looks like when installed in the door. It's attached to the base with a removable pin and is held on the door by two nuts. To remove the old check strap, you must first remove the rear plastic door card. I find that starting at the top left corner is the easiest. All you have to do is grab the plastic and pull it towards you. If you can't do it with your hands easily, you can try to use a long flathead screwdriver for extra leverage. Just be careful not to damage the plastic parts. Once the door card is removed, gently hammer out the pin from underneath as far as you can. When the pin is flush with the bottom of the check strap base, use a screwdriver to gently hammer it out a bit further. After the pin is nearly out, you can wiggle the door, which will let you pull out the pin using some pliers. Open the door fully and remove the two nuts holding the old check strap in place. The strap will then fall in, and you can collect it from the bottom. Here's a quick comparison between the old and new check straps. You can see here how the new strap is much longer than the original. And actually I find that because the third generation strap is covered in this plastic material, it also opens up a little bit quieter compared to the original. Before installing the new check strap, make sure to orient it with the curve of the end pointing away from the door. Insert the new check strap through the bottom and attach it loosely with the nuts. Once the nuts are on, make sure the strap is behind the rubber seal and then slowly partially close the door until the strap locks onto the first stop position. Doing this allows you to align the holes for the removable pin more easily. Now adjust the closing angle of the door to align the pinholes, insert the pin, and gently hammer it down. When the pin is installed, tighten down the nuts and test the door to make sure everything works correctly. Now that we're done with the check strap upgrade, all that's left to do is to reinstall the plastic door card. Make sure none of the plastic retainer clips are left on the door. If there are any left on the door, remove them and place them onto the card like shown. And then make sure that all of them are in place as seen here. Then align the clips with the matching holes as best as you can and slap the card back into position. And that's all. Now you have a door that opens fully, making loading and unloading things much more convenient. I hope you found the video helpful, and thanks for watching.